Well, cyber threats are just getting more sophisticated than ever, and most people still rely on luck to stay safe online. You know, every few seconds somebody's data, their identity, or even webcam is compromised, and they often don't even know that it's happened. So when Kaspersky asked me to explore its top-tier premium internet security suite, I wanted to find out, what does modern protection really look like in 2025? And can it even keep up with the way we actually use our devices today? You know, as a tech reviewer, I find that those text message scams are particularly tricky because sometimes they're actually relevant to me, like a courier being delivered or even something from the tax office. Well, look, Kaspersky is absolutely no newcomer when it comes to this space, and it's been protecting users for decades, and it even won Product of the Year from AV Comparatives, and that's one of Europe's most respected independent test labs. And that's after outperforming 14 competitors across about a full series of security and performance tests. So Kaspersky Premium works on Windows, Mac, Android, and iOS, and it will cover up to 5 devices per prescription. So installing is quick and simple. I tested it on my Mac, and within minutes it was up and running. There's a dashboard, and this is really clean and easy to follow, and you can see your device health, you can scan its status, and even access webcam controls right from the front. I also liked how it guides you through setup with helpful suggestions like enabling safe browsing plugins or adding new devices. So what really stood out for me when I did the install is that it actually prompts you to install it on other devices like phones too, so that's a really handy feature. Security is really at the heart of any suite like this, and Kaspersky Premium runs a 3-layer defense system that blocks both common and the more advanced types of threats. That includes viruses, ransomware, spyware, Trojan worms, you name it. Real-time protection constantly scans files and websites, and it warns you before you click on anything dangerous. And it also has a 2-way firewall, and that stops intruders from accessing your system remotely, and it adds protection from things like cryptojacking. That's actually where hackers secretly use your computer to do things like mine cryptocurrency without your knowledge. So when it was first installed, it even scans deep into your system to uncover existing malware or apps and vulnerabilities, which is something many other programs skip, and it definitely found a few issues when I installed it on my desktop PC because I had some files and things like that that just didn't look quite safe. So also, staying safe online isn't just about viruses, it's about protecting your privacy, which is super important these days. Kaspersky includes tools that block websites, advertisers, social networks, and stuff from tracking your activity. And there's also stalkerware detection, which actually alerts you if someone is trying to secretly monitor your device. And then there's the built-in VPN too, so this hides your IP address, encrypts your data, and is especially handy when you're on public Wi-Fi at cafes or hotels or traveling through airports. And you can even choose your virtual location to access region-locked streaming services like US Netflix. I know there's some great content on there that I want to watch from Australia. And with more than 2,000 global servers, this keeps everything quick and stable. And if your VPN ever does disconnect, I really like this kill switch feature, which automatically cuts your internet access until a secure connection is restored, and that just makes sure that your identity stays hidden, so that's very smart there. When I use a VPN, I actually leave it on all the time, even when I'm traveling or not, because I just want that extra layer of anonymity when I'm out on the internet. Identity theft is one of the fastest growing online crimes. This actually really scares me, and it's where Kaspersky Premium goes further. So it has a safe money browser, and that automatically opens a bank-grade secure window when you shop or bank online. It also includes a data leak checker. This is clever too. It actually scans the dark web for your personal details and alerts you if your accounts show up in a breach, so very handy. And there's also Identity Protection Wallet, and this stores your passport, your driver's license, or other important private documents in an encrypted space that syncs securely across your devices, so everything is nice and safe. When I used Data Leak Checker, I entered my email address, and I was actually really surprised to find how many breaches involved that actual email, so check that out. I find that passwords can be a real nightmare to manage these days because they need to be unique, they need to be long, and then they're constantly changing across all of your accounts. Kaspersky Premium actually includes a full password manager, and that safely stores and syncs your passwords, your credit cards, your private documents. It even alerts you if one of your passwords leaks or repeats across accounts. And if you prefer, you can install the password manager separately so it fits neatly on top of whatever setup you already use. I really like that the password manager actually helps generate new passwords because I just have no idea about what to use with my next password. And if you have a family, Kaspersky's got you covered too, because the premium plan includes 1 year of Kaspersky Safe Kids. And that's a whole suite of tools where you can track your child's device's location, you can set screen time limits, block adult content, or even enable YouTube safe search. And when it comes to performance, Kaspersky ran really quietly in the background. I didn't notice any slowdown on my Mac at all, and I could even do 2 things at once. While it was doing a scan, I could just keep working with my video editing software. It even helps manage your startup apps, clear junk files, and monitor your SSD or your hard drive health to keep your system running smoothly. And it's great to get a notification in case your drive is failing, because you don't want to lose any data at all. Because you definitely want to be notified if your hard drive looks like it might be failing, so you can back up and protect that data. After using it for a while, I really am impressed with how much Kaspersky Premium packs in. I mean, it's got an antivirus, privacy tools, VPN, password manager, parental controls, and it does system optimizations. And this is all in one subscription, which I love. And normally you'd pay extra for all of these sorts of things, but right now it's only $44.95 Australian, and that's down 60%. So if you don't even need every feature, there are Plus and standard versions too. But if you're curious to see how it performs on your own setup, and I definitely would do this, try it out for yourself. Plus there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can definitely explore it risk-free. So I think this is a great package for people who have multiple devices, as well as families, but also hackers now are really zeroing in on people who work from home, because they have a lot of business-critical stuff on home PCs that might just not have as much security as an office PC, in the office. So definitely consider it if you're one of these types. So that's my look at Kaspersky Premium, and it's a single suite that keeps your digital life safer without slowing you down. I'd love to hear your stories too. I mean, have you ever had a run-in with hackers or scams or malware? I mean, it's really good to share these because we can all watch out for them. So drop your experiences in the comments below. I'm always amazed what people go through online. I'm Val from GadgetGuy. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.